Girl Wonder, a baseball story in 9 innings. I must have been born to play baseball because Pop says I was only 2 when I hurled a corn cob at an old tomcat chasing my favorite hen. They say I threw so hard that cob shot across the barnyard and bopped him on the head. John, the handyman, whistled in surprise. "Would you look at that, Doc?" he said to Pop. "Your girl's got some arm on her." And that old cat, he leaped like lightning and never pestered my chickens again. My own first memory is of John tossing a baseball to me, the glove on my hand as big as Mama's prize sunflowers. Somehow, even then, I could make that hard round ball zing through the air. By the time I was 6, I'd throw for hours. Pop pinned a target on a bale of hay and told me get ready, wind up, and let her fly. Most of the time I'd hit bullseyes, while Pop and John shook their heads and exclaimed, "Alta, you're a real girl wonder." Nothing could keep me from baseball. Summers, I played with the boys in town, and even in winter, I got up early to practice. Oh, that barn was icy. The cows breathed frosty puffs in the air, and they turned their saucer eyes to me, my first fans. But that bitter Ohio cold couldn't put out the fire inside me. I threw that ball again and again till my muscles knew what to do, as easy as singing my ABCs. By the time I was 17, I'd struck out every boy in town. "You're almost a lady," said my friends. "Isn't it time you quit playing games?" "Quit," I cried. "I haven't even started." Still, every once in a while, I wondered if they might be right. Then Pop and I took a trip to Vermillion to see the sights. I spied some fellows playing ball on the green. They took a sharp. I itched to join them. "Afternoon, gentlemen. Mind if I play?" I asked. "Sweet as honey." "Sure thing, miss," they smirked. "Don't worry, I'll toss it to you nice and gentle." Well, I threw that ball so hard their faces glowed beet red with shame, and their hands must have been stung right through their gloves. "Wow," they cried, shaking their heads. "You should play for the Independents, our town's semi-pro team." "Where do I sign up?" I replied. When the Independents' crusty old coach took one look at my long blue skirt, he spit so hard on the ground. "Go home, missy. You're a girl, and this is baseball." Go home? Not a chance. Suddenly, I grabbed onto an idea. "Just sign me up, coach," I said, smiling sweetly. "And as sure as Strikeout is my middle name, I'll guarantee you sell lots of tickets. Folks are curious to see a girl play." The coach pulled down his cap, but not before I saw his eyes light up, like he hit a home run out of the park. I could see the red lines he was thinking, clear as catcher signs. Girls can't throw, girls can't play baseball, but this gal just might bring in some dough. At last he struck out his hand, and we made a deal. "You got one chance to show your stuff, but you better not make a fool of me," he said. Finally, the big game. The stands are full. The whole town's here. Coach wipes the sweat off his face. "Sure you don't want to play the right field?" But I'm already on my way to the mound. The crowd leans forward. Are folks on my side or just itching to hiss and jeer? "Play ball!" The first batter's big, a mean glaring bull. For a flash, I panic. Maybe coach is right. My pitch is wide. Ball 1. The fans twitter. I shake off my nerves, crack my chewing gum, and stare him down. Now I'm even when he fans. 1 ball, 1 strike. Inside on the next, just barely. 2 balls, 1 strike. I chance the outside corner. Whoosh! The big bull cuts the air. We're even again. The crowd buzzes. I try my knuckler next, but it drops too low. 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count. The batter's surprised I've gotten this far. He digs in mad. The crowd falls silent, all eyes on me. No different from my fans in the barn, I tell myself. I reach inside and pull out my best stuff. I always did have a pretty fair fastball. Crack! He hits it. Looks like a sizzling line driving a sure base hit. But wait, it rockets right at me, and my glove's in the air, quick as light. Got it! He's out. The place explodes with cheers. Nice catch, girl wonder. And from the dugout, I hear Coach yell, "Didn't I always say she could do it?" I smile. I never had so much fun. I nod to my teammates. 1 down, 2 to go. Let's get 'em, boys. And I strike the next batter out. I pitch 5 innings, then play first base. The final score is 4-3 us. The Independents win. We keep winning too, all summer long. They even run special trains from Cleveland so fans can see the new star pitcher, me, the girl wonder, the girl who can throw, the girl who can play baseball. I played another season, even pitched in a major league stadium, and always held my own against the best. But now my playing days are done. I'm too busy being a doctor like Pop. Only girl in the class of 1914. But just the other day I spotted a little gal, cap pulled down, overalls full of mud. "Hey, you with the glove," I yelled. "Come on over. You ever hear the story of the girl wonder?" Highlights of Women in Baseball. 1866. Newly formed Vassar College has baseball teams with 8 players. Other women's colleges soon follow. 1867. The Dolly Vardens, a black women's team in Philadelphia, becomes the earliest professional women's baseball team. 1875. 2 women's barnstorming teams, the Blondes and the Brunettes, are formed as money-making entertainment. 1897. Early pitching pioneer Maud Nelson plays for the Boston Bloomer Girls. Bloomer Girl teams often included a few men. 1898. Lizzie Arlington pitches in a regulation minor league game. 1905. Amanda Clement, at age 17, becomes the first woman paid to umpire a baseball game. 1907. Alta Weiss pitches for the Vermont Independents, an Ohio semi-pro team. 1911. Maud Nelson forms the Western Bloomer Girls and continues to establish women's touring teams throughout the 1930s. 1928. Longtime semi-pro player Lizzie Spike Murphy becomes the first woman to play for a major league team in an exhibition game. 1934. Olympian Babe Dickerson pitches several major league exhibition games. 1943. The All-American Girls Professional Baseball League is established and active until 1954. 1949. Toni Stone plays in the Negro Leagues. In 1953, she hit off the great Satchel Paige. 1952. Minor league prohibit the signing of women. 1974. Little League Baseball is open to girls, following lawsuits. 1994. Colorado Silver Bullets, a professional women's team, is formed, active until 1997. In 2001, inaugural Women's World Series was held in Toronto, Canada.